Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer, aka Faith Made Legacy. If you guys are new to my channel, it is a brand new channel. I just started it this week. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I've had a lot of content and ideas, but I've been slacking, and this week I finally just jumped in with a couple random videos about daily affirmations, just to get myself going and to get consistent. And now the channel is kicked off. If you guys have not subscribed yet, please, that was such a big support to me. Go ahead and subscribe down below. Also click the bell next to the subscribe button. Also feel free to give this a thumbs up at the end if you find any value in it or if you like the video. And always comment. Let me know what you think of the video, if you have anything to add to it, if there's other things you might want to see in the future. I did do an introductory video about the channel yesterday, talking about just a little bit about me and what this channel might be about. There's a lot of things I'm toying with, but it is mainly going to be about like mental health awareness, addiction, and being a stripper for 18 years of my life until I was 3.5 months pregnant with my 10-year-old son. I'm a single mom, domestic violence, just things in life that we go through. But with all my experiences and everything else, I just want to throw in that I'm super grateful. I'm super hopeful. I have tons of faith, and life is, okay. I still have a lot of obstacles. We all do. But as of 3.5 years ago, I definitely handled them a lot differently. And I think, being very transparent and authentic on this channel is going to help me with that. Hopefully will help others. There are some things that I still will be needing to go through. And we will get to them in other videos. Today, I just wanted to kind of do like a content video, being that I've really just been throwing videos out there to get them up and be consistent, like I said, because consistency and a schedule and everything like that is something that I've always struggled with. And this channel is really important to me. So let's get started. Today, I want to talk about what it looks like to overcome the stigma of mental health and addiction. So I researched this a little bit. And what I found to be the best description is that stigma is the greatest barrier to people seeking care for mental health and addiction issues. So that's what I most related to in my situation and my past and present. I say present because my past is like crazy, a mess all over the place. Like, let me just lay that out there. Let's put it like that. I was trying to think of like a nice way to say it, but that's what's up. And right now there's still some things going on, and I really just will get into them in different videos, and I think I'm just like able to handle them and talk about them a little better. They still scare the shit out of me. I just have faith that I will be able to get through everything I need to get through. I know I've gotten through a lot worse than what I have ahead of me. So basically, addiction and mental health both don't discriminate. A lot of people, I know that's like cliche, but a lot of people still really think that they do. It has nothing to do with age anymore. I mean, people are snorting cocaine at 9 years old. It has nothing to do with the neighborhood, the city, the country, or if you're in a rural area, an urban area, nothing like that anymore. It really doesn't, you guys. And I know a lot of you are looking at me like, well, yeah, we know that, but trust me, a lot of people don't. And it's certainly not how much money you make or what you do for a living, because, I had a lot of people throwing stigma in my face for a long time, which is how it affected me seeking care. Telling me is because I was a stripper and I was, I didn't have any kids and it was just myself that I was taking care of, and I had all this money. And, on top of that, at one point I was even selling cocaine, and doing it. And I've done a lot of I've had a lot of different addictions, but, I was just touching on the cocaine as an example for what we're talking about. And, so the stigma is still there. And those kind of things for about 18 years kept me, not necessarily, I think I sought care like a couple times because I had different mental health diagnoses, which I'll get into in other videos. I don't know exactly how I feel about them, how I feel about the labels in general. I do know that, there's some stuff, there's stuff going on with me, and I am on medications, but those are all other videos, and we will make videos out of all of them. I have all these different contents written down that I want to touch on. But anyways, you guys, so for a long time I was seeking help, but it was while I was still, doing things, and I was in denial and this and that. And so it was more just for, at one point it was even just, for drug seeking. It's just all such a vicious circle. I was seeing a psychiatrist. I was a stripper living on my own in Chicago. I was able to pay out of pocket. I didn't have insurance. Things are totally different now, but we will get to that later. I basically was able to get everything, benzodiazepines, Adderall, which became a huge problem for me, which led to meth later, amphetamine, speed, just all of that. Again, I'm getting off topic, which is something I'm famous for. That's another thing I'll get into another video, you guys, the way that my head works. So it can legit affect anyone, in my opinion. In fact, those most to say or think that they will never be affected are a lot of times the main ones, and we do know in this day and age that things are, that addiction is a lot of times caused by prescription. One thing I did mention in my introduction is that for 23 years now, I have been on Klonopin, which is a benzodiazepine by prescription. I have detoxed 4 times. And it has been legit spiritual hell, worse than anything I've ever tried to come off of. So there's